videos, I'm going to teach you a little bit about Scratch. Scratch is an online coding program for kids. You can make games, animation, and stuff like that. Hi everybody, welcome to Coding with Saheli. Today I am going to teach you how to make a animation. In the last video I taught you how to make a bunny animation. We're gonna do that same animation, but it's an extended version. And so we're just gonna add new stuff to it. So you don't want to press create because we're not creating a new project. We're going back to the original project. Go to your profile and click My Stuff. And then by the beginner animation tutorial, press See Inside. And now let me show you what the animation looks like. So it's just a bunny. And it's jumping. Okay, so first we're gonna wanna make the background change from day to night. The sun's gonna go down and it's gonna look darker. The sky's gonna look darker. So go to backdrops and then go to events and do the click and drag when flag clicked. And remember to save. And then we're gonna go to looks and do switch backdrop to blue sky, and the blue sky backdrop is this one. Okay, so now we're going to make the backdrops. So we're gonna right click on our blue sky backdrop and press duplicate. And well, let's just duplicate one time. And then go to select and click the sky. And then where it says fill, click that arrow and make it slightly darker. And it's good. How about we're gonna make the sun go slightly higher. How about in the beginning we'll put the sun over here. So I'll delete this again. Duplicate. Oops, I made a mistake. So all you have to do on your keyboard is press Ctrl Z. And if you do not have a keyboard, then press this back button and it should go back. Now let's make the sun slightly higher. Now it's from, and now we're gonna make it slightly darker. So now we're gonna duplicate this one and make it a more darker. And the sun's gonna go higher. Now you probably get the point now. So I won't say anything. Okay, now I'm gonna delete the sun by pressing the delete button on the keyboard. If you don't have a keyboard, you can press the trash can button. Now you can see the sun is going farther away and it's getting darker. So now I'm gonna duplicate, go to the circle, by the fill, press that arrow and turn it white. And then I'm gonna make a circle, that's gonna be the moon, and I'm just gonna duplicate it and go to select and make the moon come closer. We're gonna duplicate it again. We're gonna make the moon come closer. And you probably now get the point. Okay, so now it's getting darker and darker, and the sun's moving farther away, and then the moon comes out. Now we're gonna go to the code section, and we're gonna go to to control, and we're gonna do a repeat 10 times block, and then we're gonna go to looks, and then we're gonna press the next backdrop, repeat 10 times. So let's see how many backdrops, costumes there are. There are 17 costumes, but we're gonna repeat it 16 times because in the beginning, it's gonna switch to blue sky, and then there's gonna be 16 more backdrops, and 16 plus 1 is 17. Now let's see what happens. We're gonna save it. Now press the green flag. Okay, well that's going way too fast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to controls and do wait 1 second. And now it's going a little bit too slow, and you can change how long you want it to however you want it to be until you're happy with your results. Okay, so I was finally happy with my results, and I did wait 0.50 seconds. And now we're gonna click this cat plus button, and we're gonna choose our sprite, and we're gonna pick the butterfly. We're gonna add some butterflies in the air. So I'm gonna search on the search bar butterfly. And then I like this butterfly one, so I picked that one. And I'm gonna save it, and I'm going to costumes, and I don't really want this costume, and I don't really like that costume. This one looks good, but now I don't really want the legs, so I'm gonna click this eraser button, and I'm gonna erase the legs. And if you make a mistake when you're erasing, you can do Control-Z on your keyboard. Or if you're not using a computer, then you can press the back arrow. Okay, so now I'm gonna click and drag, and I'm in select mode, and I'm gonna make the butterfly smaller. And I'm gonna save it. Now I'm gonna go to the code, and I'm gonna duplicate this. I want 2 butterflies in the sky. So I'm gonna go to costumes, and I'm gonna go to select mode and click and drag and click this flip horizontal. I want that bird facing this way and this bird facing the other way. Not bird. I want this butterfly facing that way and the other butterfly facing that way. Now I'm going to make 2, I'm gonna add some wings on the butterfly, and I want the butterfly's wing to go out and in. because when a butterfly flies, their wings go in, out, in, like this, and yeah. And now I'm copy and pasting 2 wings like this. And I'm gonna put it in the back layer, that wing. I'm gonna go to butterfly 1, and maybe I don't want that costume, and I will duplicate this one. And I will kind of tilt it a little bit. Now, wings are gonna go in and out. Now I'm gonna move my wings until I feel happy with the wings going in and out. Okay, now I'm gonna delete the butterfly too and duplicate it so that I don't have to make the wings opening in and out again. And then I just flipped it horizontally. And then I saved it. Now I'm gonna put one butterfly there and 1 butterfly over there. Now I'm gonna go into butterfly 1 and click code, and I'm gonna do when flag clicked. I'm gonna go to looks and do switch costume to butterfly 1's C2. And I'm gonna go to butterfly 2 and do when flag clicked. Go to looks and switch costume to the first one, which is 1C2. Now I'm going to go to events. No, I'm going to go to motion, and I want my butterfly the butterfly 1 to be over here. So I'm going to put the go to block, and then I want this butterfly to go over here. Maybe right there. And then I'm gonna do the go to block. Now I'm gonna save it. Now wherever I move the butterflies, and when I click the flag, they will go to their position again. Now we're gonna start making the butterfly move. So now we're gonna go to control and do a repeat block, and then we're gonna go to looks. First we're gonna make the wings go up and down. Now when I played that, the wings were going way too fast from in to out. It's going way too fast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a wait block, and let's wait 0.30 seconds. I'm gonna save it. That's better. Now I'm gonna drag it into butterfly 2. Now what that does is it duplicated that part of the code into this butterfly. I'm gonna show for another example like that, and yeah. And then I'm gonna save it. And now both of them will do the same thing. And now I'm gonna go to motion. Let's go to butterfly 1 and go to motion and do the move 10 steps. Now, and I teach in the first video how to make your sprite move 10 steps. Move your mono steps. And now what it will do is, now I'm gonna first save it. Let's turn this to 5. And now let's play it. Okay. Now we only added the code into this butterfly, so that one's only moving. we need to make that a little bit slower because it's going a little too fast. I mean slow. Okay, and now we're gonna move 15 steps instead of 5 steps. And now let's play that. Okay, now it's going a little bit too fast, so let's do 0.25. Okay, so now let's go to butterfly 2 and let's first delete this whole thing. And we're gonna go back to butterfly 1, click and drag the part you want to duplicate into the other sprite. And now when you go to that sprite, that thing, it just duplicated it. Now what's gonna happen is that butterfly is gonna move backwards because when you move 10 steps, it goes to the right. Instead, you wanna change. You're gonna take away the move 10 steps block, and you're going to want to add a change Y by let's do -15, because if the Y is negative, it goes to the left, and if the Y is positive, then it goes, it's going down. Sorry. Because instead of change Y, we need to change the X, because the Y is up and down, the X is left to right. So we're gonna do a change X by negative, and I already explained, if it's negative, it means it will go to the left, and if it's positive, it will go to the right. Now let's see. Well, that was the animation. I hope you enjoyed making the animation.
Remember to subscribe for more videos and comment down below what cool things I should teach you in Scratch, and also hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video.